Bus Invaders. Come on in. Hey everybody, I am Don Miggs from the band Miggs.
I'm Walker, the drummer. John, guitar player.
The bass player's in here somewhere, and he usually is right where the most important place is for him, which is in his bunk, dead asleep. But he'll tell you time and time again that he can't sleep. Come on in our bus. This is it. We live the pop-out lifestyle here. So when we park, hey, watch out. When we park, our bus goes out, which, you know, gives you that little extra room. So if you're just hanging out, you know,
yeah,
it's a lot easier just to hang out. This is our workout area. Sort of. All right, here's the workout. What I like to do is I sort of just run things. All right, guys. Oh, John.
Oh yeah.
You know what? You think that that's all bad, and then what I like to do is watch them and then show them what it's like when real men do it, you know, and they just go, "Oh, who's that? Oh, who is that?" So, you know, that's how we do things here on the bus. It's a matter of one-upping stuff happens. Yeah, this becomes a catch-all, this area, and that bothers a guy like me who has a little bit of OCD. I think our tour manager thinks the most important thing we have are markers. I mean, Sharpies. We got 1,800 of them, and for some reason they don't ever work. You never can get the Sharpies working. This is John's latest purchase. He just had to have it fixed or something because they got it.
Still in the shop.
Our front of house got it up to 200 feet.
Yep.
Is that the lie?
Crashing down.
Came crashing down. Didn't do so well. A lot of guitar playing gets done up here. Most of it not very good because it's by us. Over here is the food area, and exciting to know, I got my premiums, unsalted tops. The most important thing for me as a singer is my soup, and this is the wrong one. Where's our tour manager? I'm firing her. She's done. Her last day. We won't introduce you to her because she's now fired. Because I like, here's one, the low fat one, low sodium, because this is how it keeps everything sort of nice. You know what I mean? Keeps it lubricated.
Well, we love the toaster. Gotta have a toaster. Yep, toast. Make toast every day.
Toast isn't every day.
John likes to I love my collect hot sauces, so we have this endorphin one and some habanero sauce. It's pretty good on like frozen burritos. Throw them in the. I have giant jugs of protein powder in the back. Oh yeah, huge jugs. That's all I eat. That's all. That and Jameson. Big jugs.
And you gotta stay hydrated, so there's always water. But I just looked in this freezer because there was vodka, and I'm not sure what's even in the back of that thing now. I'm not sure what that's all about. This is the entertainment section for the late night parties that I don't ever join in because I'm usually asleep by then. But John is usually part of it, and Walker usually has.
Yeah, we're usually part of it. We're supposed to have a removable stripper pole, but we don't have it yet. So what you do is you just
what are you doing?
You just go like this,
and somebody does it around you,
and all of a sudden on the stripper pole it works great. great every time. So this is Edward King's tour bus, and you know, he hooks it up with these little just tap on this. That happens. Oh, coming at you. Another one here. And then this is the mood lighting right here. So you got the little fader.
That really puts you in a mood.
And this one here.
That's the pimp daddy lighting.
That's for
when all the lights are out and just that's on, then it's Dance Party USA.
That's right.
And then this is where all the magic really happens. It's the bathroom. You can only do magic number 1 in the bathroom on a bus, as most people know.
Only magic 1.
There's magic 2. That don't work on a bus. Well, then back here is where we start getting into. Usually, so when we have visitors, it usually ends right here, unless we're all married except Walker. So sometimes he has people walk past this point.
But they have to go straight
through
back. The gauntlet to the back.
Well, let's shh. Come on in. There's probably somebody right here. Now this is usually a no-no, but because you know you're all official, we'll do this. If he swings, I hope he swings your way. Michael! This is Michael Lombardo. He's the bass player.
He actually has a really unique bunk.
My bunk.
Yeah, Michael.
It was recently my birthday, so they set up a happy birthday all over here. Obviously, I knocked a bunch off.
Michael, talk about your inventions.
Well,
mostly.
we're limited with space here, so I use the most universal tool we have, and it's called duct tape. Where I got a pouch and I fastened it to the wall so I can have my computer and stuff here, so when I fall asleep at night, it doesn't fall out. I've got my favorite picture of Don right here.
I signed it
Get
for
it
you.
on that. I just want to just note his muscly arm in this
Muscly.
picture. Look at it. He's just muscly.
Thank you.
So strong.
That's what I like
So
about
strong.
you. It's, well, you got some other.
So then this,
unique things.
when we drive at night, there's a air vent in here and it blows right out like really hard. So it's hard to sleep with cold air. So I fashioned this little air duct here with an access panel right here, so I can open and close it. So and it works very effectively. The duct tape here is to prevent the air from spewing out of that. Well, I had to fashion tape here because there's LED lighting in here, and it's like yellow. Here, I'll take it off for you guys. See? And at night, it becomes really freaking annoying.
So why don't you just unplug it? There's that option.
Well, because sometimes I want to watch the TV.
All right, you do. Okay.
So like, I'll fold it down like this. And I'll put on, usually it'll be like Family Guy at those hours, or
Because by then
like
he's
that.
had a couple of glasses
I
of Jameson.
might have had some whiskey, but
He's a whiskey sort of kid.
you know, this is what you do. This is home.
So there's more. So these bunks, there are 12 bunks usually, but we've done some modifications there as well. First of all, so this is Walker's bunk. Walker, anything you want to say about yours?
My bunk is
Off
pretty.
limits.
There's not much going on here.
But he also
I'm pretty
has sort
stoic.
of
I'm like a cowboy. I got Don here. Need that, and I had to tape up the seals. You can see over here. That was just cold air coming through there because the whole AC duct is just behind the wall. But besides that, I don't know. I mean, it's good to have a scarf up here too. It's one of those things that's kind of universal. Like,
Yeah, it's a bed scarf.
it's a bed scarf.
It's good for the ladies.
It's a bunk scarf.
Road is good for other
If
things.
if it's like there's a lot of cold air, you put it over your head. This is my stuff here. Well, these two Jermokes have been really encroaching on my space.
Well, you don't have a lot of stuff,
Right. I don't have a lot.
so Michael and I take up a little more.
Oh, what? I got that.
So you guys
It's
are
the corner.
communists.
Yeah, we're,
It's
yeah,
all
since
Three of
you,
you.
They're
we're all
communists.
three in here.
This is democracy. We
Mine
each
is
get
stacked
a
neatly
third
with
of the
my
space.
shit.
They
I didn't
think
realize
because
you guys
their
all
need is
share.
greater
Oh,
that
yeah.
they should have more room. I would rather bring less stuff and have more extra space. But you know, whatever. I'm accommodating. But
Michael is kind of
this is
overflowing.
a laptop bag
Well,
with the
I think they're
laptop
pretty good.
padding
Essential.
going on. Totally essential. I just bring a carry-on, 2 pairs of sneakers, and that's about it.
You don't want when you're on the road for 6 weeks or whatever. The last thing you want is to have it where you feel like you're just constantly fighting for space. And there have been some tours where it's like you're moving. We used to have guitars in here, more guitars, and you'd be moving it from one place to the other just to try to be relaxed. And then you wind up at each other's throats. And the truth is, we never fight because there's no reason to. Everyone has their space. Now come over this way, John. Let's tell them about us. So John and I, because we're the most important two in the band, because guitar and vocals, like, you know, drummers, I don't know if people even know who the drummer is, and the bass player
He's always
is
sleeping.
basically, you don't really need a bass player. First look at John, who is, it's typical that John has done nothing. He just lets the air come in where it has
I love
to.
it. I love it. Cold, freezing. Sometimes I drop Don little presents. I took an extra pill up
If
in
you
the
look
back.
over here, you can't, it's like there's a gap here about the size of Wisconsin, like this, where stuff can fall down. So in the morning, all of a sudden I'll have a pair of socks from John or something, and I don't appreciate it.
Well,
I didn't want to bring it up now. I thought this.
I just like to share.
You are share. So
I
his
share.
is really nothing except he has the nice colored sheets. I'm
Yep.
colorblind, but what color is this?
Green.
It's nice. It's right. In my bunk, I have 2 air ducts. So I had to cover them, and I didn't do as good a job as Michael. But then I had air coming out of this, whatever this thing is. I'm not quite sure, but air was coming out of there, so I just threw some more tape on there. This is kind of typical of the way I fix things. Just keep adding more junk to whatever it is. But the bag has worked out well, because then I still have access to my electronics. which is a good thing to have. And I still can maybe diffuse the air from blowing on my very, very fragile neck and head. And as the singer, that's important. Down here is my stuff, which is only 2 bags. Boom, boom. And then our tour manager, who her shit stuff blows out half of the room half the time. I stuff my stuff under my bed, because I'm very conscientious, as you can already tell and imagine. Jensen's, I know what goes on here.
So we recently got this scrunchie, which we put on this doorknob, and then if you need privacy, you put it on this doorknob. After many kind of unplanned encounters, but you know, this is a nice place to bring a date.
A date? A date?
Yeah, you know, you pick her up, chat for about 45 seconds.
Oh,
If she likes the show, she might want to come back. And
Sometimes you chat for 45 days and
you
bring it
get
back.
the mood lighting just right, like that, and then
but this is where things get going, like playing video games. Do you guys ever play? Because I never played. So then this is John's. We all have our
got stuff.
we all have our own
now.
bags, which just makes us feel really cool that no one sees them because they're on the back of the bus. And then John obviously is on,
I have my stuff.
he's on some sort of protein powder thing to make him bigger. I'm not sure what he's doing.
To make me bigger.
We're all a little worried about him and his addictions. But his,
You don't need to take powder for penis enlargement.
Yeah.
so that's it. And then on the back, we always have the day sheets that sort of tell you where you're going and why you're going there. And this will even tell you when you get drunk tonight, something about the devil's lettuce, John. I don't know what that means. And that's our
That's
bus.
the back lounge. That's the charm that happens back here. These are the ones that haven't been, worn in yet. So here's the one for this tour. There's the Candlebox one. So you just clip them up here. Sometimes it's to know who's in here and who's not, so the driver will check, and if everyone's is in here, then they know that he can drive away. Otherwise, it's just a place so we don't lose them.
Yay! And that's, hopefully you've enjoyed our bus.
Yeah.
Most of our time is spent just trying not to be bored. So I wind up, my bunk is so perfect, I wind up doing a lot of reading in there. We do a lot of songwriting, or songwriting attempting.
So if you see a tour bus and you see us,
Come on.
come on!
We enjoy having people come on and visit. Happens a lot,
We actually will do meet and greets right in here sometimes too.
which is funny.
Yeah.
Because some people they've never been on a bus, so they're just like, and we don't even know what to do. We're just standing around with guitars. But that's it.
Fans dig it. So
Walker,
thank
would
you very much.
Let these people out of here.
Sure.
Maybe show them what happens under the bus. You got the, give them the outside tour. while
Okay.
you're out there. Thank you guys. Take care. MiggsMusic.com. Peace.
And we got some fun stuff over here. I think all the guitars are inside, but we got some skateboards, and we have a hibachi grill under there, which is coming really handy. Let's see if I can do some tricks with my sandals on here. Not really. Okay, let's see. Oh, sandal riding to the max. Alright, I'm done. I'm done with that. Woo! But this is just how you get to blow off a little steam and cruise around town when you're in Arlington Heights, Illinois. Fuck yeah. Anyway, Walker from Miggs. Check us out and see you guys soon.